Hello.
Hey, Curly.
Cold down there?
We haven't broke 60 yet today.
We ain't gonna much break 40 today. Ooh.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten over 55 yet. We were supposed to hit like 59, but we're going to be in the low 30s tonight.
Mm.
The airport's a whole balmy 56 degrees.
The wind chill this morning was in the 20s.
Ours was too.
Oh. And wind right out of the north.
I couldn't even remember what day of the week it was. I was thinking it was Saturday, half the morning.
Say you were sick?
No.
Oh. I thought you
Couldn't
said
think
you
of
were
what day of the week it was.
Oh, I thought you said you were sick or something. You couldn't think of what day it was. Because I saw you said something about you at the doctor or something.
Yeah, yesterday. I had multiple doctor's appointments yesterday.
Love going to the doctor, let me tell you.
Had all my yearly checkups. And then I had a new pain management doctor, and Jesus.
There's no telling.
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
Hey guys.
Guns.
How's everybody today?
Cold?
Cold.
Yeah, it's colder.
Why are you cold?
It's colder than a well digger's butt up here.
What's the temperature?
It's a little less than 40, around 40.
Ouch.
Nice little wind out of the north.
I don't want to make you feel bad, but it's 81 here. Okay, maybe I wanted you to feel a little bad.
Yeah.
54 here.
Jesus.
Yep. Mm. I can't get used to it. I used to could do pretty good in the cold, but now I just can't.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I still love the cold.
Do you?
God, yes. Crisp, fresh, clean, crisp air. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it like that, but like if it's like 60 in the morning, like 60, 62, and it's crisp, and you go out and it's kind of wakes you up, and then it gets on up to like 75 or 80. This is too cold. Now, it's that chemo stuff. It thins your blood, makes your blood thin, or yeah,
Yeah.
what is it? Platelet count or something makes that low. And ever since I've been on that, which has been here, let me think, almost 2 years, been cold all the time. I wear a flannel shirt a lot of times when it's like 70.
Well, I'm the same way because I'm on blood thinners because of my blood pressure.
Mm,
So, yeah, I get up and, I mean, it could be 80 in this house, and
yeah,
I'm chilly.
yeah,
And
yeah,
people are
yeah,
looking at me like I'm crazy.
yep.
Well, that's what happens when your blood thins out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Whoa, it's daytime. Whoa,
Ouch.
Damn it.
I'm blind.
I really wish they knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're doing a lot of CQB, I don't want to bring out a freaking long rifle, you know?
Mm,
It's hard as shit to do CQB with a long rifle I carry.
yeah.
This one's the worst of them.
I may just go. I may go machine gun.
Hey, evening, chaps.
Hey, Rizzy.
What's up, Rizit? Oh, crap. I'll be right back. I screwed something up.
Uh-oh.
I'll leave you alone.
totally. You just have to use a vehicle to drive to it. No rings will be set for the new boat location. The last official PFA mission, official one. That doesn't mean that someone can put something together to do during the Christmas break, but they're doing that because a lot of places, the schools are getting out that day, during that week. So this will give people to spend time with family, to go on vacation, holidays, and stuff.
I know you're getting burned out on building missions, and so am I. And
Office definitely was, but it's my issue. I'm stepping away. Friday was my last, and I just need to find someone to pick up the Christmas special because I was going to do it. I could build it, but someone else can probably run it. But it's just the little flatting we had in a technical chat about stuff. It's just, yeah. Some people are kind of overstepping their position and try to think they could just do what they want.
oh, I know.
Like we need. It's like, well, we have all these mods. We have like 8 different mods, and 5 of them are almost similar. We need a universal. Like what we have the mod pack for. That was a universal mod. I was told we can take the mods out of that and build our mod list for our mission building. That's what I've done, and I just try to keep to that one particular set. I just updated it over time. I'm not going to use anyone else's thing, so if you're going to try pushing it, then you can, well, good luck. I'm not building any more missions. I'm not going to be told I have to have a certain specific set of mods to build a mission, and there's stuff in there I don't want to use. It's how it is.
I had enough of Louise opening his mouth and running it for one day.
Yeah, you get some people that say, well, why couldn't you do this? Why can't you add this in there? You should add this as a better thing. And it's like, no. Until you build a mission, you can kind of ease off and try to tell people we should do something that way. He likes running with vanilla stuff and all that because vanilla stuff is not as compatible as how mods are. As much as they try to add all these compatibilities, it's just preset. Everything is built off of that and modded. So modded weapons are going to affect a vanilla gear completely different because it's based on mod, and it's ridiculous. He goes, I can run with this and this and this, and yeah.
Do that with that rifle that I use, that I got permission to use. It loves the vanilla gear. It goes right through it like hot knife through butter.
Yeah. I was telling, Swan was there. I think he heard me. We're on the Homeworld server. Dungeon running with a Crytek uniform, and I mean, I shot him with 10 rounds of a 50 cal HEIP ammo, and he only bruised. The only time he started taking blood damage was when I shot him in the legs. But he could take a full 30-round mag of 5.56 to the face and not even get hurt too bad. He just gets bruised.
So, so what's the deal? Are you leaving? What's going on here?
No, I'm just stepping off from building missions for the time being. I'm not leaving.
Why? Your missions were great.
It's just some person is complaining about that we have too many mods. We have like 8 sets of mods. We don't use some of them. We could delete some of them. Like, yeah, my old ones are no longer good because that was my originals. But they're complaining that we have 8 separate mods and 5 of them are almost identical. I'm like, I know Ray is identical to mine, except he has one different map on there than I do. That's a big difference. I have my set, and then Joffus has his. And I'm like, I don't know where he's getting these other 2, but it's getting a little frustrating when some people are just there for technical aspects or trying to push their way in and do things their way.
Well, where the hell does anybody get off telling you what you have to use in your missions?
Now, see, the thing was when we dropped the mod pack, the TFA mod pack, mod pool, the thing, when that was originally developed, it was a universal thing for all modern missions.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was what that happened that's when I started building missions. I was told we could take the mods, trim it down to what we want to use for our mission, and we can go from there. That's what I was told from the original people that dealt with this. That's how I've been going from. But someone thinks, well, we got too many of this, too many of that, and that the whole RKSL Ace Compet mod that everyone's been seen to having issues with, and some of us don't. I figured that I found the reasons behind that, and I even posted up in the technical room, and even told Shepard we need to replace it with the new current one. It's the same name. I know it confused people, but it's different authors. We need to place it so we can use, if anyone uses those RKSL scopes, we'll be able to actually have accuracy with it and not be so shitty. But Joppus kept throwing his mouth into it. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand it. The confusion can cause, but anyone gets confused as it is. Regardless, people don't know training to mission mods. What server we're using when we do training, even when we post it and tell you exactly what it is, that's always going to be that way. But he goes, well, if I was telling him we need to put that new one in there so we can actually have those scopes. People use LDS type scopes or any of the RKSL scopes will be compatible with the Ace ballistics. Without it, your shots are going to be shit. But he goes, well, if people want to have all the client side error, all these errors, you could deal with it. And that's his attitude. Lately, his attitude to people's been very uneasy because he snapped at Ray and Creators chat room because all Ray was asking for his mission was to make sure it was up. All he had to do was get the server started. Everything was set. Jaffa says, well, you should have all the... He was going off on him, but he didn't ask him exactly what he needed. Kelso sent him a message about their team's their sheet for Roll Pacific for a mission. He kind of got to go. He snapped down because I saw the message. He sent me a screenshot of it. He goes, "Not my OP, not my op," and that was it. He's been snapping at people. Then he complained to Ray about certain people always doing helicopter stuff and all that. But it's like, yeah, it's just starting to get really irritating because right after a mission gets done, I mean, not even 10 seconds after we get mission complete, and we just start getting changed to the barracks chat room, all of a sudden I hear, all right, let's start from the top. It's like, holy crap.
Oh, Christ.
It's getting to a point where some people have kind of got all, snapped at you about it, but it's like, dude, you're not in that position. It's if you're the OC for the mission, then yeah, you can say, hey, we'll start the debrief, but don't start overstepping when people are in there in that position. That's their job. Start getting a little frustrating.
Oh, crap.
But I'll probably build Christmas mission, but I just need a kind of a breather because if I don't, I can come off the hinge and I can cause some serious problems.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
Fuck no. I enjoy the group here. That's why I got my other group there, but I'm not gonna, conflict. Like ask Dungeon and Dwan, I'm like, we're not gonna conflict with TFA's times because this is what we do, and this is there for the enjoyment of something to come on and on a weekend or outside of getting bored of TFA stuff. You can have other toys to play with.
Right.
When you get, you can shoot a staff weapon and watch it hit about 700 meters out and hit watch the round curves. Like, damn it. It's freaking fun. Doing that with Wolf Saturday. That was freaking hilarious.
So
Friday night.
who's gonna be making missions then? Just Jaff?
Ray still makes missions. Ray's got missions. I could probably put some. I know Condor's got a mission that he wants to have run. I got to talk with him. Killer Piece has a mission he would like to get run. There are a couple people are in the process of still building some, so we have some people that are willing. But I think during Christmas break, I'll do a tutorial, live type, stream
Yes.
type tutorial to
Okay,
help people
cool.
that are still struggling get a better understanding and get a grasp of it. Basic stuff. So
Yeah.
try to get more people into building. That will help rotate because we went from quite a few people we can rotate through to a slim few, and it does burn some of us out.
Yeah.
I mean, I finally figured out, put things in layers, and that's working.
I don't mess with the layer stuff, and though it does seem to work out for some people. But a basic thing is you can figure out how to drop enemies down, enough of the enemies in the areas you want to do, understand what you need to do, how to get your spawn template down, how to set your respawn, how to set your, if you want a mobile vehicle respawn, how to get all that sorted, how to build an arsenal, how to change the loadouts, the gear loadouts for the people, the basic stuff to get a mission going. Because a lot of the stuff the people are trying to do, like all these garrison and all these waypoint patrol stuff, you could do that as a Zeus on mission that will help alleviate a lot of the overdraw lag that could cause.
Yeah.
But it just, some people are it's nice. People are taking up the chance of trying to do something fun, and it's just need to do a better one-on-one or group session to just show people, explain,
Yeah.
basics. You don't need to do overcomplicate stuff. If you want to try to overcomplicate stuff, then you can ask and find out someone that knows more of the scripting trigger stuff, and then they'll help you.
Yeah.
But some people, and I know you, Guns, you've had some mission ideas, and that's fine. If you come up with mission ideas and you still struggle with trying to build something, it just seems to complicate things. That's no problem. Yeah, I know Ray and I don't have problems building off what you have plan ideas. We just have to sit down, go over what you like, what you're looking for, look at different factions and stuff, and then go from there type deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a few ideas. I'm gonna start working on them. I kind of put them off to the side.
Yeah, it happens. Real life gets in the way. Like I've got a shitload of mission ideas I just haven't built. I'm like, I even have a campaign I want to run. That's gonna be interesting. It's completely different than what we're usually doing, but
yeah, I was thinking about a campaign also, kind of a World War II campaign though.
The thing is, we don't have a lot of the World War II stuff because they got rid of that. We do have some weapons, but we don't have the vehicles and the maps fully. We could use Ternars and stuff, but then you're limited to we don't have the vehicles for it.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah, well, it don't have to be World War II.
Yeah, I don't know. Just saying, you can always look for this in World War II mod and see if Shepard will approve it again, but that just adds more and more, and it starts building and building and building. And
yeah, that's kind of what I want to keep away from.
It's kind of hard. It's like you want to do a certain time period, but then you can't. It's like,
Yeah. Well, there's other ways around it.
Oh yeah, there is.
I got something coming up Friday for Chenars.
Cool.
I gotta send Condor a message. See, I can put his mission up next Friday, not this Friday, but the following week. See what he has. Get that going. Because he was asking me that Friday. He pulled me out to the side and asked me about how to get missions up. I'm like, yeah, if you got something built, got it good. We have Fridays available at the moment. We got mostly Tuesdays kind of booked up to the end of the month, and then a couple Tuesdays in December that are free, and then mostly Fridays at the moment. And then I do have the idea of a Christmas one for the 21st for the official end of TFA's 2022 missions.
Good engine. You air again.
Yeah.
But it's not meaning that no one can't put something together they want to run, but it just makes it the end of the year for us, and you might have lower numbers because of people being on holiday and stuff for the
Yeah, people
Christmas.
spending the holidays with family and everything.
What
a
is
lot of
family?
times you have a lot of people. You know, you've got 2 weeks during Christmas, or
Yeah.
I used to work at a shipyard. We had a freaking 3 weeks to a month off.
And I know quite a few people that would rather spend time playing Arma than dealing with their family for 3-4 days.
Especially in-laws.
Yeah, my hands up for that one.
I got
The
2
in-laws are
weeks
coming.
booked off.
It's like the in-laws are coming. Bye, I'm out of here.
I got a mission. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah, stay away from me in the game room. You come in and bug me. You're gonna have a
Tell them I said hi, and don't dare come in that room.
yeah. Doors rigged. I will blow you up.
I will Zeus lighting you.
Yeah. I'll call one of my members to come and Zeus lightning you. He has a way of making it seem so painful. You think putting licking your finger and putting it into the socket was bad?
While we were sleeping, we snuck in and rigged your chair with a taser.
Ow. That's a tingle to some degree. Tingle wingle.
Depends on where you hit them with it.
What's that group? Woody and Kleiny from UK. I watched them. Oh my fucking god, those guys are a bunch of nuts for you Brits. But I do find it funny when they rigged that chair on a shock chair on a remote. They're sitting down and not even knowing that the prongs are there, and all of a sudden they watch them fly out of the chair like, what the fuck?
I rigged
like
the
you.
recliner with a strobe pack once.
Oof. Car battery, jumper
That was
cables, and
hilarious.
a bunch of motor oil. That does the trick. I got ways to make you truck.
Guy got my recliner. I pressed the remote and watched him fly.
Well, I knew a kid in middle school, early junior high. He took an old. I mean, this is how old the back was. You guys remember those disposable cameras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he figured he took one that was not properly. It was just messing up. He took it apart and it was able to turn it into a mini stun gun.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was fun because of the old desk with all the metal on it. One will grab the metal, and then someone will grab him. Another person will grab him, and they'll touch it, and they'll grab the other metal, and they'll hit the table. And says, "Oh, if you let go, we're all going to get shocked." And the other person at the end will let go of the metal, and all of a sudden we all got shocked. Wasn't painful. It was just enough to make you go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" That kind of explains why some people kind of ended up the way they were.
God, I remember them cold winter days and air was so dry. And the stupid carpet they used in schools.
Oh.
You get shocks coming off your finger that can go a full inch.
Oh yeah, I love those static shock moments. You you drag your feet across, build the static charge, and then you touch someone and they get that shock and they jump. It's like, yeah, don't do it to a teacher that has a thick binder in their hands. Oof.
I thought you was going to say a pacemaker.
No.
We tried.
That
we,
too.
we were aware to avoid that issue. We didn't want to cause that problem. No, I didn't do it. One of my classmates did it. The teacher had a shag rock in their classroom, And you started going around in circles. She goes, "What is your problem?" He goes, bored. She goes, "Whatever." She's standing there, and he walks over and just barely touched her. And I mean, she swung around from the shot and slapped him right across the face with that binder. It was probably about 5 inches thick with papers, and I'm like, "Oh!" Didn't realize. Come to find out, that was his aunt. That's why he did it. I'm like, "Oh, you got balls to do it, buddy."
Damn, no kidding.
One of my female friends, she was just kind of leaning across her desk. I walked up behind her. I knew I had a hell of a charge buildup. And I didn't, not front of hand. I brought my back of my hand right up next to her butt. I'll tell you, that hurt worse than the slap I got from it.
I think that the worst is being hit by a girl with a thick ring than anything else.
I got hit with a baseball bat.
That
Back of the
explains a
head.
lot with you. That explains a lot with you.
That
Yeah,
explains a lot.
Like
Yeah,
took 3 stitches.
See, I was
No
4,
means
5.
no.
Yeah, well, I was 4 or 5, and I busted my head open on a concrete cement basement floor when I was 4 or 5. So I got a thick head, but then kind of rattled some stuff up in my head.
Hey, okay, a minute. I'll be right back.
Of course, if you've seen the one guy, one comedian, he points at between outfits very, honest, but most people don't want to say it.
Yep.
He goes, "No doesn't always mean no. You have to look at the way it's said."
Yeah, you got. Yeah, there's a tone of voice. That's what gets people in trouble like this. Typing and texting and messaging. You can say no, but you don't know the tone of voice and the demeanor, the manner of what they're using in it. That's what gets people in a lot of trouble. Just because someone goes no, doesn't mean no. It just means you got to change it up, come up with something new.
No, you're so bad. No, you're gonna get caught.
Alrighty. I'm debating if I want to put armor in. I'm debating it.
That one was Sex on the Beach. Trust me.
Oh,
That no was definitely a yes.
Since I'm hearing, oh no, I am putting in armor now.
gonna be mines too.
You know what? Yeah. So yes.
Give him ideas. Stop it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give them ideas.
okay. I gotta go get a mine.
Mines, vehicle-borne ID, suicide vest. Oh yeah, I'm bringing it all now. Thank you.
Buses.
Suicide drones.
Yeah, no, that just takes too much to deal with. Then it gets shot down too quick.
I'm
Get a
getting
mine.
that one. Watch it.
Yeah, grab AQ.
Oh, come on, tank! Don't blow up, bastards. Just because I put you down in a ravine, don't mean you gotta go blow yourself up. Bastards. There we go. Nice. That would make a nice ambush. No, I'm not worried if people know what I'm doing because this is for fun.
I'm back.
So what's the plan? We clear the town first and find the hostages, or the other way?
It'd probably be smarter to do that. But if you want to go rescue the hostages first, then you're just gonna have to figure out how you're gonna get them back to base without being killed. Secure them. Have someone secure them. So there'll be vehicles at the hostage area.
Any anti-air threats?
No anti-air threats. I didn't put any guys in with anti-air.
Just armor.
Just armor. Just ID threats. Just ground threats. I can't protest that the armored vehicles that tanks will not try to shoot the aircraft down. I can't help you on that part.
Yeah, if I could have seen you try.
No, I
Like,
let the air do it, but if I had to, I probably could, and then I would just be like, oh, he's flying that
I saw
chopper.
you throw the MG by at the tail rotor of my helicopter at some point.
Yeah, I fired a big round, and it went right over the tail, but I'm like bastard, and then went to the coax because it takes forever to load. Took forever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I gotta be careful how I put down these civilians, because if I don't put down these hostages the right way, they'll get killed by the fucking op force. There we go. Well, we figured out why the AI DoD bot and any of the Blue 4 will have a tendency to shoot people at random. We have discovered the reason behind it. It's not a bug, and it's actually an update. So anyone shoots a civilian or destroys a civilian style vehicle becomes a target for Blue 4.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why when we use spawn at the EOD range, when we had the EOD bot, and you'd all of a sudden someone just gets shot for no reason, they probably either shot that civilian by the truck, or they destroyed a civilian vehicle somewhere. So it's a possibility, but it might be a bug somewhere else too. That the hard way we on the other server get shot in the ass by a stomper with a 40 mic. They don't play fair. I don't know why. Alrighty. Everyone ready? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm watching.
We're all in group. Yeah.
Good. Ooh, that was here by me. Ooh, I feel special. Alrighty. As you all see on the map, let me get out of Zeus. Oh, nice sky. Oh, is this a bad time to say Allah Akbar? I'm just joking. I'm not that bad right at this moment. All right, check your map. You probably could already see.
I'm glad you said right at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. I'm developing that. Yeah, I'm developing. I see someone's already got plans for air. Good. Yep. You can either find the hostages first and clear the town, or you can clear the town then find the hostages. Either way, you got to do both. If you do secure there are vehicles at where the hostages are. It's the whatever you want to pronounce the police as. I try to pronounce it. There's the group that is captured. Their police vehicle is there near the find the hostage area, but I can't tell you where the hostages are inside that nice, beautiful factory. You just have to find them. You can use their vehicles. You can store them in there, but just to remember that if they do get the hostages get free, they become Blue 4, and then the enemy will shoot, so they could probably kill you or kill them. But you can scare them, then take them to the chopper and load them up, and then have them stay there, and then go to town or do the opposite, whatever. There are tanks, T-34, T-55, a T-72. I'm thinking about dropping in a bigger tank. I'm still debating that part. My little special tank just for you guys.
I
So-
better
Guns
go
and
get make some room for
Guns.
rocket rounds.
Guns and Curly, you have the T-72 or bigger. throw a few mags in my rifle, for my rifle in my backpack.
You got medical supplies on you?
Yeah.
Because I'm having to dump just about all of mine just to carry an extra rocket.
Yeah, I got it. I even got 40 mics.
Oh, cool.
Well, it is a NES mission. I got 40 mics. I got 7.62. I got Maz rounds.
Hey, Guns, you leading?
Hey, Guns,
Hey,
you want to lead?
do I want to lead? No. Do you want me to lead? I will if I have to.
Okay, I'll lead. I'll lead.
Yeah, I'm not kind of ready for that yet, Chef.
No worries.
That's all of you guys right here. That's everyone, not counting me. I make 9, so I don't count. That's everyone could fit one of that one chopper. But you won't be able to bring the civilians, so that's out of the question.
Yeah,
All right, I'll give you a Merlin.
and Merlin it is. So, which LZ we going to space?
There
So
you go.
first, let's have everyone on 111 short range.
DM111.
Then we have
Let's
2
go.
volunteers for doing a bit of recon and Overwatch.
Where is it? On 111?
Loud and clear.
Yep.
Maybe someone with a heavy AT could be part of Overwatch. If you check mine, if you check map, what I plan to do is to drop 2 people before phase line 1, get them on top of the hill, get eyes on the area, see what are the high threats. We will hold, so at first at phase line 1, just get a bit more information to decide if we're getting the helicopter closer, LZ Alpha, or if going around LZ Bravo, or if we completely change plan and maybe go for LZ Delta.
So you can do the Overwatch.
Yeah.
I don't have a long range, so.
I don't need a long range, right?
No Guns, you don't.
Okay, yeah, I can do the
So
AT.
Fred, can you go red?
Well, if your guys ready, let's mount up.
Yeah.
Ooh, you let me have the gun?
I'm gonna be AFK for a couple of minutes.
All in?
Chef, what color you want me?
Everyone can go blue except Curly and Sledge, and if we have a dedicated medic, medic in green.
Space all in, I'm guessing.
DMZ?
Hold on a sec. Yeah, you can split up.
Oh, good. Gan's here. He can look after me and keep me alive. Hi, Gan.
Hey.
Fuck on. Oh no, no. Just checking in 5-0.
Are we there yet?
Maybe. If you want, you can double tap V and walk rest.
Can we stop at the next service station? I need a wee.
As I said, you can double tap V.
Alright, y'all be quiet or I'm gonna turn this helicopter right around.
I'm the one flying, you know.
But we might have a small communication issue between Overwatch and where you're getting out. We're too over on
No, I think we'll have comms. That should be okay.
Don't worry, I'll put down some. I'll put it down a tower just in case. Anyways, the 152 radios have about a 5-kilometer range. Anyways, you should be fine.
One click. Red team, get ready to drop.
Yeah, we're gonna all dismount. Blue team, all round security over the house in front, and red team get to your position.
All out.
Building's clear.
Copy.
Explosion heard.
Red Team Alpha.
Red team.
Any idea what was that explosion?
No eyes on.
Copy.
Just heard something. Sounded like explosion, but might have been gunfire. I don't know.
We got active patrols in the village.
Copy, Sledge. Do you see any tanks or armored vehicles near the factory?
Yes, there is armor. I got a T-72, a 249 and 9, which is the far side of the factory.
So that's on the west side, correct?
East side.
Hey there.
And where your next LZ is, it's on the opposite side.
Yeah, so between Fine Hostages and the LZ Alpha, there's a T-72.
Correct. It's sitting on the hill by the 3 windmills.
Ah, yeah.
Copy.
As the pilot, LG Alpha might be a bit too hot. Beta, I don't know. If you're to clear the town first, I think we will go for Delta.
Do you have eyes on any high threats on the west side of the factory?
Currently looking. I don't see anything.
Yeah, but looking at the map, I doubt that they have much view on the factory and its surroundings. The tank they just marked might be in the way. I don't know.
I got a couple vehicles inside the factory, but that's it.
Copy.
Copy. Overwatch team, do you want to stay there to spot more stuff, or do you want to mount in with us for the assault? We're going for LZ Bravo.
For that, I'll keep an eye out. I'll stay here.
Copy. Blue team, mount up.
LC Bravo, copy.
that one, Space.
Yeah, I heard LC Bravo.
Yeah, that LC Bravo requires a very nap of the Earth. Are you comfortable with that, or do you want me to fly it?
I might not be as fast, but I'm comfortable, I think. That's what it's training for, I guess.
Yes. So you really want to fly between the trees, like 5 meters or less. Fly as slow as you need. Don't go over 100 kph. So
Yeah,
if we get shot down, most likely we'll just get bruised when we crash.
Yeah.
If we fly too high, we get shot down, we die.
Okay, anyway, all in?
We are.
Copy, spooling. Still hearing something going on over at the town.
Start getting low and slow.
Copy.
Further right in the valley. Yeah, you can loop around.
Just needed to dump my speed.
I've marked a waypoint on location of the T-72s. I'll let you know if we are skylining.
Copy.
Possible skyline. Yeah, just keep advancing very low.
Yeah, I've got 3, so I don't think I can go much lower than this without crashing.
Stay on the left here. Keep advancing east.
Anyone got a spare change of pants?
I got 30 seconds. Well, we just took fire. It was Hido. I'll keep that in mind.
Space, be advised, check radar or map, T90's location.
Alright, everyone add,
Copy,
everyone
we're
add.
dismounting now.
Alright, just keep in mind when skylining over this hill, the tank does have visual on us.
Yeah, we're heading east. Watch out when you're skylining. There should be a building we can use for cover. Sledge, are you able to engage the tank from your position?
Affirmative, I can get Curly to go after the T90 and I can take that T72 out.
Copy, engage.
Yeah, they're trying to shoot at our position.
Yeah, spread out, blue team. In case
Copy.
we get shot at.
Tank just moved behind the windmill one.
Copy.
Certain, I think I'm taking fire from the south.
I heard shots fired south.
Yeah, that's I just saw
176,
Drapers
top of building.
dashing for the ruin.
Tango down.
T-72's still up.
Copy, are they still at the windmills?
Yep, still
Copy.
at the windmills.
You want me to take a shot at him from here?
Go for it. Are you taking, yeah, engage the T-72.
Oh shit, he's
Get
moving,
the
he's
T90.
moving.
Yeah, I just moved away from the windmills.
Yeah, he just went under the defilade.
Yeah, I
DM
think I
has
damaged
target
his turret. He
in
hasn't changed shit.
150. Space, am I cleared to take a shot?
Go for it.
I've got visual on 2 police vehicles inside factory.
Target down.
Yeah, blue team, advance. Move into the factory, let's start clearing that. Can you confirm which one you took down?
There was a infantryman in a metal shed at 146, middle of the factory.
Copy.
Oh yeah, I see his rifle sticking out. Oh, Certon's taking fire. I'm at the wall now.
DM
We're
inside.
taking fire from the south. I'm sending some smoke to help us get to the wall. Our wind is against us.
Certon dungeon and guns have made it into the complex.
Space at the wall.
On on the balcony, Twan. I got shot, I think.
Copy.
He's down.
Watch out, enemies in the shack southeast. Shot one down. Self-medic.
I'm hit, self-medding.
DM's gonna go up on the building.
In there.
Red team, status of the tanks.
Dungeon's down, and I'm working on them.
I'll be with you in a second.
Forward down. G72, the turret ring broke. G90 still firing at us.
Not heard. Say again, did you say T72 is disabled?
Packing dungeon, 10 seconds.
Turret ring is damaged. It's driving around though.
Copy.
You're good to go.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna go up.
I'm gonna see if I can get into this building.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Two around that corner.
Grenade him. I don't have any grenades.
Copy.
DM is on the building to the west, on the roof.
There are two here.
Blue team, keep clearing the building with
Let's
the
clear.
sniper
Let's
mount.
finish clearing the building.
He really didn't want to die.
Clear.
Copy. Clear.
I read it, watch out, you're running alone east.
Clear.
Clear.
Copy.
Let's head upstairs.
So just hold
We can take
position
out
over there.
Up there. Hallway clear.
Blue team, you guys ready to advance?
Clear.
We're just finished clearing this building.
Copy. Anyone injured?
Negative.
DM green.
I'll survive.
Gan, you green?
I'll fix you in a second.
No.
Clear.
Do you need help?
Down.
Okay, Blue
Nice
team,
shot.
slow advance east.
Clear.
Got him.
I heard more shots fired from the shack southeast.
Yeah, we had some bad guys in the building. We cleared it.
And contact east, far.
Search on them.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna fix you.
Don't worry about the MG5. We're currently behind the silo.
Target
All right,
beyond
bandaging
the roof
you.
tree. DM on the roof.
Special respond. I'm at the overwatch.
Ow.
Stitching you.
DM fell through building that's just blown up and still alive amazingly.
Bandaging you.
Yeah, me and Guns almost were shot.
I pack in you 10
Blue
seconds.
team, regroup and keep clearing the factory.
All right, you're good to go. I gotta do some self-med.
DM's hurt.
I got you, DM.
Where are you? I can hear you.
I'm upstairs,
Okay, I'll come to you.
and we're in the I guess the southern end of the building.
Guns, be aware, that tank is still firing at your building. It
What?
might fully collapse later.
Alright, what's the location?
Your building, I'm just warning you that he's still firing at it.
Yeah, I'm trying to spot him to get a shot off at him.
I think he is far.
Guns is down, I think.
No, I'm not down. Dungeon Master's down. Hold on.
094.
Dungeon Master's down. I'm working on him.
He just took a bolt shot at me.
Dungeon Master's dead. I still haven't been able to spot this tank.
He hit a bit, but I'm good. But I'll live. Tank's down.
Well done. Which one was that? T72 or T90?
Be aware, I found the hostages. I sadly died to a guard, but they're in the white shack near the police vehicles.
Copy.
Copy. Secure the hostages inside of the police vehicles. And
Copy.
once you have everything cleared, you can take the police vehicle back to the helicopter and exfil.
Self-med him.
Oh shit. Hey, Dungeon Master's still alive. I'm working on him. I got you, DM. Damn, it showed you were dead before. Sticking a bunch of blood in you. Hang in there, buddy.
Alright, the hostages are secure inside the building. I'm gonna move the vehicle inside.
Hey, if anybody can get over here and help me with DM, I'd appreciate it. He's messed up bad.
Who are you?
Jeez, we're in the, I'm gonna put a mark on the map, hold on.
Oh, there's a tank outside the factory. Main gate, tank outside the factory, main gate. Yep, tank outside the factory. Can't sit down the fire, not good at
Oh, I got you.
Blown up building.
Alright, Dungeon's awake, I'm just working on him.
Gotta get AT on that tank.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put some
No
AT
eyes
on that tank.
From the other watch.
Main
Where is it
gate.
located?
Main gate, which is below the find hostages mark.
Alright, I'm moving over you, gonna come out of here.
Eyes on, eyes on.
Oh, it's inside. Hit.
I'll see you.
I see a tank, but it looks like it's burning.
Yeah, it's down.
I hit it, I think. Something just shot at us.
Alright, I'm going back to work on DM.
I'm right next to you.
We're taking long range fire.
Alright, bandaging you.
Having a building fall on your hurts a bit.
Yeah, it's very inconvenient.
Wait, what's happened?
I got a man down here.
Spaceship's down.
Sticking some more blood in you. Yeah, Space died and respawned.
Space, an enemy has breached to the hostages and has executed all of them.
Copy.
Jesus, dude, what did you do? Get a direct hit from a tank?
The T-72 disabled.
Yeah, it's disabled, but I think one of the crewmen
You lost almost every drop of blood. You're wrecked from head to toe.
to the hostages and
I've already put 3,000
Check
liters.
medical of the hostages. They might not all be dead.
Do we need more blood?
You're gonna need some. Yeah, I got more. I'm putting more in you right now.
Yeah, I think I took a direct shot in that building.
Yeah, I think you did too. You messed up bad.
track area is negative on all of them.
Stitching.
Copy.
I'm bandaging your legs.
Blue team, I want you to start pushing east, finish clearing the factory, and then we're going to clear Cory Town.
Roger, I'm just finishing working up on Dungeon Master here.
Copy.
How I didn't die, I don't know.
It showed me you were dead to begin with. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't pick you up or drag you or anything. But then I kept seeing you laying there, so I came back. I'm packing 10 seconds, and then all of a sudden you were. I saw I was able to carry you, so I knew you were alive.
Yeah, I had to shoot out.
All right, you're good to go.
Thank you.
I got to work on myself.
Yep, I'm gonna go and find my team.
Oh no, I'm good.
And the
Okay,
explosions
I'm good.
inside the factory are probably the tank having secondaries.
DM back on his feet, coming to join Blue.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, DM.
Oh, you're in.
Yeah.
Right, we going east, yeah?
Yeah.
Still see occasional guys running around behind the buildings on the far side of town.
Yeah, I see one inside the barracks, could be on the eastern side of us. Oh, he's moving inside, he's moving around inside the building. I'm gonna see if I can get him.
Do not go in there.
It's death trap, yeah. I'm gonna try different entrance. Long dead guns.
You too, huh, Gant?
Do they have enough men in that one barrack?
I don't know. I got shot from behind.
There's somebody on the roof.
Eyes on one-time foot mobile on the roof on the east side. Just center northeast, and he's moving north. No more eyes on him. Okay, he's still over there. Watch out as you're advancing. Look north, northeast, top of the building.
DM's taken some hits. Unknown location.
Down the roof, just around. I was right, it's Nez.
He moved on the north side. Blue team, you should have a buddy pair
Barracks is
pushing
clear,
to
top
the
floor.
north side of that building.
Roger.
The enemy is still on the roof of the building on the north side. You cannot see it from your position.
Nez.
He's now running to the south side of the building. He's going to pop up now.
Down.
He's down.
Well done.
Oh crap! Somebody just went down.
Dungeon went down.
Never mind.
Nez got him.
DM respawned.
Copy.
Got a visual inside one of the buildings. Wake of Doom. You putting enough bullets in him yet?
Whoa!
Really?
Someone did something wrong?
Guess. Working on Sertan. He's still alive. Doing CPR on you, bro. Hang in there with me.
Need any assistance?
Yeah, he's real bad. I don't got a pulse either. I just shoved a whole bunch of blood in him.
Right, I'll turn his legs. Right, I'll start patching his legs.
Blue team,
I'm doing
CPAP
CPR.
at the factory.
Right now I'm working on Dungeon Master. He's, Sertwan, he's still alive, but he's really badly messed up.
Copy.
And the bad guy that was in there is dead.
Well, I imagine he's around somewhere.
He's probably waiting for me to get fixed up and then he's going to kill us in one go.
Wolf Grim, comms check 111.
Loud and clear.
Bandaging his legs.
Well, he's not over there
Good
messing
left
with
leg.
you. I got a feeling I'm about to get shot.
Checking his pulse.
Sorry, I'm on right leg.
I still got no heart rate. Doing CPR. Checking his pulse. Got a 120 heart rate. All
Blue
right.
team Alpha.
Bandaging his legs.
I can hear his vehicle.
Yeah, me too.
BTRs,
I'll check it.
2 of them coming in after you guys. Crash 3.
Blue team Alpha, suggest you get the heck out of there, back to the helicopter, and regroup at LZ Overwatch.
DM respawn. Beat off.
Out of my range.
Oh, you motherfucker, you're gonna die. You and that BTR are gonna die. You and that fucking BTR are gonna
One
die.
time BTR destroyed.
Fuck.
There's dismounts. And we're
That's
taking
the
return
tank.
fire. Yeah, Overwatch, spread out. Blue team, are you able to return to LZ Bravo?
Roger, I respawned and I'm taking on all these dismounts right now.
Copy. I see one man on the east side of the factory. Who's that? Stuck there?
I've got mines on the west side. Be warned, there are mines on the west side.
Red team, check map. We're gonna start advancing bound between buildings. Bound and advance. Red line.
Wolf copies.
Base, I can engage them with the rifle I got now.
You're clear to engage.
DM's on the west side.
Guns respawned again.
One of the BTRs is cooking off.
Which way?
BTR on the left, when you're looking at their rears, is cooking off.
That's cooking off. I thought it was taking off.
Shoot its tires.
BTR on the right is driving off.
I can't get a lock on it.
BTR is going north to the hill. North of the factory.
Copy, and that's my direction. I might need to move the helicopter.
Well, you're northwest, so you should be clear.
Copy.
Direct north of the factory.
They're coming in from the rear as well. I'm in a bad way. DM in a bad way. And
Yeah, try to use smoke grenades and get out of the factory.
Yeah, use tourniquets on yourself. Use some smokes to get out of there. Like 20 to 1 odds right now.
Search on top of the helicopter. I can take it off if you want.
Hold for north, someone.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Dungeon, you still in here?
Routine BTR is back in the factory, pushing towards you.
I'll try to get a shot on it.
I'm engaging in.
DM respawn outside factory.
BTR down.
Running behind him.
I got you, bro.
Red team, let's start advancing.
Hang in there, buddy. I got you.
You need to break out,
Bandaging you.
backtrack back to the helicopter.
Gandhi's down. I'm working on him.
Guns, I'm already dead, man.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, copy. Our mission is to secure the hostages, which we failed. So next, the town is up.
So I guess we're what we're doing in we're going back to the helicopter now, right?
Yeah, break contact, return to the helicopter, take off, return to LZ Overwatch, and then you're gonna rejoin us.
Guns, we're bugging out.
Red team, we're pushing west. We are going to secure
Copy. I'm on your 6.
Copy that.
Wolf's at the wall.
Thumbs up from me a little bit.
Up the hill, yeah.
Wolf's Oscar Mike.
En route.
There's a break in the fence just in front of you, Sledge.
Got eyes on it. Keep eyes
Space.
south. That's where most of our troops came from.
Space, what's the flight plan?
Let's backtrack on the black line.
Copy.
Hey, I'm going black and white here. I'm going to pass out here in just a second.
Should I come meet you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to stop.
Is that you, Guns?
Yeah.
Copy, I'm spooling up. Just make sure that you're out of visual from the factory.
Mine.
I'm bandaging my arms.
I'll keep cover.
Space, shall I go to Guns' location and
No,
meet you
I'm
there?
good. No, I'm good. Just stay with those guys. I'll be there in a minute.
This phone's clear, Space.
If it comes to it, I'm carrying the guns.
Nah, I'm packing myself. 13 seconds.
Good eye, south.
Okay, I'll stop.
Copy. Mine seen.
5 seconds.
What's the key behind your mark,
You're
Mike?
good.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus.
Seems like you're
I got you. Oh.
Don't come. Bad place to be.
Where is he?
Alright, so Guns, I respawned. Looking for this guy.
Helicopter's damaged. I did realize enemies are skylining. I need to do stuff. Wait, we just shot the helicopter.
Nez.
Status of a helicopter. Are you able to take off?
Negative. Don't look like it.
Negative. I need to do repairs right now.
Space, I have eyes on a couple of bad guys at 295. Not 292.
DM on the
292.
helicopter's gun.
Hey, I got Nez pinned down back here.
Okay, red team, keep marking the mines, and we're gonna have a look a bit further west. Not sure if blue team will be able to hook up with us. We might have to go on foot and rejoin with them.
I mean, there were vehicles parked inside the factory.
Yeah, you could take the VIX, but then we have to take the bodies.
True. I'm currently repairing the helicopter. I should be able to get it flying again.
I got 2 bad guys down. I think I cleared them both. I don't think there's anything else here. Heading towards the helicopter.
Red team, check map.
Can't stop
Move
man in a
west.
bad way.
We're gonna advance southwest, just behind the crest. Get closer to blue team.
Copy that.
Wolf's gonna clear the roundhouses.
Blue team, update on repairing.
Res hit. Took out sniper though.
Is he kind of behind us?
Alright, the helicopter's now really screwed.
What got the helicopter exploding?
It already went off in my face.
Copy. Red team, break contact. We're moving west. We're going to rejoin blue team pretty much on foot. Follow the red line.
I'm self-medicated. I'm bleeding at the moment.
Where you at?
Do you want to bring a pickup truck or no?
Yeah, we're all going back to the factory. We're gonna clear it. Then take vehicles. Head north. Head east to Corey. Clear the town, and then we'll get out in vehicles.
The police, one of the police vehicles is completely fine, and give our characters enough space in the bed for at least some people.
Space definitely looks fine down there.
Space
We are taking fire from the west of the LZ.
I just got to the Spartan marker, but there's nobody here.
Copy. If you are at the Spartan marker, head southwest. The red line.
Roger, spotted, on my way.
Space, shall I pick up the remaining people and head east for the town?
If yeah, I'm gonna mark an RV point.
Actually, never mind. Yeah, it's problems here. The pickup was actually out of fuel that I didn't notice, but I'm gonna see if anything else is salvageable.
There's a RV marked on map in blue. If you're able, move to it. If red team makes it before you, then we'll keep pushing towards your position.
Red team RV.
Slide the movement into position to be
Okay,
alright.
red team, keep advancing towards the factory.
Yeah.
Blue team,
Eyes on the
description
BTR.
of your vehicle.
I have found a BTR with fuel in the tank. I'm doing repairs.
Got movement coming up behind you.
Was that the sound of your repairs?
No, I'm currently still on the way.
Copy.
Yeah, that movement coming up behind Alpha is me.
Gant, and whoever is with Gant, I'm
Hey,
creepy
this
coming
looks
up
like
on
Nibs.
you.
I'm alone. Alright, I'm staying here because I'm out of stamina.
I've got one contact running after me. I'm just gonna drive
BTR
away.
just come up.
Yeah, I'm currently driving
BTR is
BTR
Your,
down.
your BTR looks like it's currently full of troops on top of it.
Yeah, indeed it has a bunch of troops, dead troops on top of... this is not appreciative of me driving his BTR.
Yeah, you better bail out.
Sledge.
Jump out.
At 255 at 300 meters. White smoke, that's him.
Why are you driving that?
Because it was the only vehicle I could find with fuel in the tank. Or which was in DLC, which I don't own.
Sledge is behind the pipes.
This is Rays. I'm trying to get back to you, but I'm stuck in this minefield.
After I
Mando.
hit
It was kind of funny how the BTR, by the way, took like 3 lightning bolts to the face without giving it a single care.
Alright, I'm seeing troops at 264. Is that ours? Whoop, one of them just got Zeused.
Blue team is on the north side of the factory. Anything on the south is enemy.
We're moving
just
in
got
from
lightning
the
bolted
way
over on the north.
Me and Dungeon are on the west.
Yeah, I'm with red team.
Keep advancing on the north side. Stay on the north side of the buildings. Hold the blue line.
I do wonder how I wronged this.
Space, I'm gonna head down there and join blue.
Alright, I just pulled the long range out, so.
I had one contact in here. Don't know where he went, but I did see one around here.
Base, we got some kind of contact coming from behind us.
I might be coming behind you.
Yeah, let's have whoever
Yeah,
is on the
north
east
side.
side keep eyes east.
I've heard a lot of explosions east.
Yeah, all the vehicles inside the factory have went off.
No, this is from the town. Sniper.
Got a guy on the hill up there.
Got several guys on the hill between you and the town. It's red team waiting on
Oh,
you.
it's Corley. Corley, back off, man.
We got troops moving in on this space.
Alright, I'm coming in from the,
Copy, I got eyes on you.
I'm coming in from the east.
You got eyes on them guns.
Roger.
Hey, guns.
Roger, I got eyes. What's up, fellas?
I've got no sprint left, so it's slow going for me.
Just stand still for a bit.
Yeah, it comes back pretty quick.
I like it when they just peek their head
Red
up over
team
the ridge
switch
for a
eyes
second.
east. Red team contact 086 on the road.
I'm hearing shooting to our north. Are you hearing shooting to our north?
To the right of that.
Fully manned BTR, 142 under the bridge at 343 meters.
Copy, anyone got 80? Engage. Eyes on multiple vehicles. One time BTR.
2 times BTR at 140. 380 meters, dismount. Multiple troops dismounting. 141 at 279 meters.
Hi guys, everyone get back on the hill behind hard cover. Contact if you're in the open.
The team from the factory is now almost at RV.
Blue 2 climbing hill on the west side.
Copy. Red team status on 80.
BTR's down southeast. Troops have dismounted.
Copy. Red team, start bounding east towards the first buildings.
Brig, I've got a tank on 172.
From 171.
Yeah, I've got the official on the tank. Yeah, it's definitely firing at us.
I got you, Wolf. Hang in there, brother.
East.
Wolf is down doing medical. Bandaging ya. Stitching ya.
We got anybody in the town?
Why are you dead? Fuck. Wolfgrim died.
Wolf and Carly are on the hill, the Overwatch hill.
Visit is down.
We've got a tank 158 on the hill.
Rizit is dead.
To kill.
No, he's not dead.
I'm bad too.
Soldiers respawn.
Oh, this is fucking ridiculous. I can't get a fucking lock on any vehicle. Fuck!
I shoot his ass.
This is fucking bullshit. I can't get a lock on the fucking vehicle.
Shot bounding east.
Good hit.
We got enemies up there, man.
Dungeon Master is down.
Run, Forrest, run.
Space, you got guys to your south and to your west.
Oh, copy.
To
South
your
and
east,
west.
sorry.
South and east.
I'm engaging the guys on the south.
I think I'll get closer. I've got a pop gun guns.
I don't even see him. I can hear him, but I can't see him.
Everywhere where there was a BTR, there was some dismounts.
Oh.
Doing some self-packing. So self-bandaging.
Who the hell's Nez in this fucking tank?
Space, just so you know, we got whole of red teamers at the respawn and guns is up here as well.
Yeah, I've got a large group, 217 from red team's perspective at the bridge, a large group of probably enemies.
Roger, eyes on.
Copy. Red, can you regroup with us?
Yep.
If you head west to the first buildings on the north side, and with blue team we're going to push towards the northeast.
Who? 'Cause I got 2 guys. 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 2 guys.
Wolf's Oscar Mike West.
Gan, you up?
Self-medden.
Copy. Again, is that you on the orange smoke?
I self-med.
Hey, fellas.
Ow!
DM respawned.
Of course you did. He's using the eyes in the sky.
Yeah, looks like I'm the last one on the west side.
Yeah, he nailed me.
I'm gonna try to bail towards your general direction.
I'm moving in from the east.
It's base. I'll see if I can meet you.
Yeah, we got Wolf, Curly, and Twan moving sort of west-southwest.
Yeah, most of the blue team up here with me.
Spacey's down.
Yeah, I'm ring-sided.
Doing medical on myself.
Guys, you got an awful lot of troops in town here. You're running fast.
Copy. I'll be heading southeast in a moment.
Okay, me and Curly just getting a breath at the edge of town. Sledge, are you advocating that we clear the town over?
I'm advocating that you find a good spot to take some cover because there's a lot of troops down there. They're awful itchy on the trigger finger.
Is Riz up?
Rezzy's heading for town.
Hang on, Riz, come back up here.
Got stitched.
Alright, got one in the 2-story center of town with a basketball court behind it.
It's fucking swarming this town.
Short sounds creepy, just heading southeast along road.
Yeah, me and Curly are on behind you, mate, just further up the road.
Build contact southwest somewhere. Close.
There's 700 meters from where we are.
Reloading.
Sitting up here, all we're doing is becoming cannon fodder.
Curly, have you respawned?
Curly respawn.
I'll stop treating your body then. Wolf's gone high on the building. Eyes on you, Twan.
Copy. I'm gonna clear this one.
Yeah, I'm holding the man. Well, I'm holding here until Naze looks us up on Zeus.
Copy.
I don't know. I'm thinking about going down there.
Lieutenant, I recommend pushing.
Yeah. A lot of bullets whizzing around up here.
Yeah, well, we're pretty much exposed right on the side of a cliff.
I'm going.
I'm right behind you.
Sledge, I'm just taking some shots.
Serpentine, serpentine.
Space at the buildings, shot fire southwest.
Yeah, I'm just taking some shots on top of this building.
Bishop holding position, stump break.
Well done.
Alright, Curly, I'm
I've
moving
got
down.
enemies west side of my position, about 100 meters across the street to the stop sign.
Copy that, guns.
I've got any eyes, yes.
Space, I'm with you. Do you want to push them?
Yeah, let's push.
Reloading.
Alright, I made it down to the first set of buildings.
Try to join you, cunts.
I got it.
Is somebody in the building across the street here?
Yeah,
that's
just made it
guns.
across the street. The first
Hey,
floor,
guns.
Med.
Coming to you. Friendly, friendly, friendly.
Yeah, heard.
Chef, you okay?
It's 12.
Where's Chef?
Chef's not around here.
Oh, okay, so that was you I shot.
Running up the MSR south of your position.
So that was you I shot, Search Warrant.
I didn't get shot.
Really?
Gannon is moving in now.
Could have swore I hit you.
Yeah, you were shooting at me, I thought.
Or self-medicated.
Bishop green.
Oh, well, good thing I missed. Where are you seeing him?
221 on the road. 3 just went past, but they're creeping cover.
Roger.
Eyes on Curly, south.
Bishop clearing buildings northwest side.
Yeah, careful, mate. I heard footsteps.
Sludge is currently outside.
Surgeon's doing some door-to-door.
Sludge also doing door-to-door.
Same Wolf.
Racit is down.
He got kicked out of the game.
Copy.
Eyes on Gand. Gand, the smoke behind you, was that you?
Negative, it was 2 dead guys in front.
Gand, I just saw someone pop down the building at 175. 2 guys now.
Sir one, keep an eye on to your left there. I thought I heard shots coming from that direction.
Copy that.
3 guys advancing towards us, Gand from the south.
Copy that. Moving up.
Yeah, I think there's shots
4
coming
guys
from
now.
that building at 172.
So at the end of that wall, Gand, there's a vehicle on your left. See where that body is, and they'll be to your left.
Sludge ever just cut off with spit.
Good shot, man.
There's one more. Hostiles on him.
He's down.
Watch out. There was a foot mobile east of my position. Danger close. I took him down.
Second one.
Shit, reloading.
Got him.
Nice shot.
East.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, guys, it kind of looked like he was going prone, but I don't know.
Oh, that's Gand up there. Watch it. Gand's right up there.
Copy that.
Eyes on you, Gand.
Gunfighting, pistols.
Behind you.
There's another guy around me somewhere.
Yeah, at least the pistols
Where?
are easy to switch.
Heading
You
upstairs.
take them off pretty much any enemy.
I think he went in this building. In
Where?
this building, Sledge.
Alright.
Gand, are you up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Alright, he had a headache. I gave him a relief. 2 9mm ought to do it, right?
Special reloading.
Sledge,
Look, down, building clear.
reload. Door to door in this.
Oh, don't you like door-to-door in this?
Alright, this is
It's like a
clear.
nice fight.
Alright, guys, clear.
Self-made in.
Fuck, I'm hit.
Where you at, Cam? Never mind, I
Coming
got
back
you.
up there, I'm showing you.
I got you. I'm coming to you.
You can come in the building I just cleared.
Roger that. There was a guy
I'll be
following
coming
me
in through
on
the front door.
east side.
Sludge coming in the front.
Copy that.
They have looking east.
I'll be working my way over. I need some help.
Go entrance.
Where you at? In the back hall?
Yeah, I'm behind you.
I got involved in a gunfight. I had to go to pistol.
Going up. Go for clear.
Gant, how far was your shooter?
He was down the hill to about 100 yards.
Copy. Tango down south. I'm returning north, just double checking the buildings we haven't marked.
Copy that.
If you don't hear from me, then you know what to clear.
Friendly.
Clear.
I think I could hear one of you guys running around near me. Oh.
Or is it you need to rejoin? There you go. Much better.
Friendly front. Early that's been checked, man.
Hey, guns.
Hey. Yeah, this is all cleared.
Okay. Mark. Mark 2.
Roger. These buildings up here
We have
aren't
some more
marked. Might as well
buildings
go
to
clear 'em.
clear towards the southeast if you're on the north side. And if you're on the south, keep clearing the west.
I just had a bullet go whiz by me. Alright, building's clear.
I had marking.
I just took
Yeah,
a
one of
shot.
those
Hold
buildings,
on,
I found a
hold
guy
on.
that just after you went past it was hiding.
No, they contact west. I don't know where.
Yeah, somebody's shooting from the west.
Like I'm the only one going southeast, clearing one more building, and then I'll rejoin.
Trying to move in pairs.
Hey, I just got dropped. There's a sniper out there on the west somewhere. Keep it. Watch yourselves.
Copy.
Yeah, I took a headshot.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Be pretty easy to hide in one of those windmills. First two look clear. I'm not sure about the third one. I got a tree blocking me.
Reloading. The east spawn could be moved a bit closer. We've cleared the north side.
Getting busy.
I heard the shots on the southwest.
He had to use a Zeus eye there.
Yeah,
Yeah, just to respawn, I'm walking down the hill and then taking fire as well, yeah, from the southwest. I think I see him.
Well, I can't see him, but he's taking pot shots at me.
Negative indeed, that was a friendly.
Copy. Let's continue pushing southwest.
Yeah, main sledge, you're trying to push the 3 windmills. Sledge, you've got windows smashed here, so I think might be in here.
Space, I've heard shots fired close southwest.
Yeah, I got shot by Nez near the baseball court southwest. He was.
He's not at the windmills.
No, he just left it.
I think he's enemy just south of my position. Southwest. Other side of the building or inside.
Yeah, he's using smoke, so you couldn't even see him.
Going first floor.
Yeah, he smoked out the right hand windmill.
First floor clear. He's outside of the building, southwest. Be one of the next buildings.
Certain almost with you.
Sledge and pushing the rocks.
Copy that.
They have taken fire from close, maybe in the bush west of my position.
Almost with you.
He's to your west
Some
behind you.
moving up the road on the other side of that ridge.
I got it.
I just had a brief glimpse of something moving up that next road over.
Yes, that's heavy MG fire E-stars. Just check map, I haven't got any friendlies over at that heavy MG fire. So whoever that is, he's not here to make friends with us.
Maybe he's sending you a message.
Could be gonna search for some high ground to try to get eyes on.
Copy. Let's clear these few houses over here.
Space, he's still to your west, to your south.
Got eyes.
Looking southwest. You have a distance?
He's gone behind the building southwest.
He's on the ridge west of my location. He's northwest of my location. He's somewhere over in that area.
He's still moving. He's moving west now around you. He's standing behind a bush. He's still moving west.
Copy. Space pushing west.
He's out of my view now. I think he's heading back to the factory.
You have to understand him. He went down that hill to make you see he's going west. He's going north. He's going to get us from the north side.
More likely. He can hear on radio anyway.
Yeah, he always loves to mislead you first and then move the direction he's going to go. And I bet it's going north. It's going south and put in that location.
Eyes on you, Chef. I'm moving up to support you.
Who's at the sledge? Turn south, man.
I've got no eyes. I could go further south towards the radio top of the hill. Maybe we can get eyes from there. At the T90 mark on map.
You went over that rise heading 247.
247, copy.
I think we're tracking two different enemies here.
Could be.
No, Ned's is tricky. If he's listening to us talk on radio, he can also use Zeus and pop up behind us somewhere.
He said at the beginning that he wouldn't do that. True.
And you believed him?
True.
Spaceship in sight.
Eyes on dungeon.
And there's now just going like, oh guys, I'll show you what it's like.
You know he's laughing his face off right now.
Yeah, exactly. Laughing his face off while hatching some devious plan.
Spaceship no eyes.
And just watch out the Moab doesn't show up with a friggin' charge on it also.
Hey, Wolf.
Building's clear.
Where was the last place you spotted?
Me and Sledge saw in that direction, so about 336, next ridge over, black smoke, and he was in the third windmill and basically just ran north. That's where we saw him, but I think everybody else saw somebody in the south, so...
Yeah, well, he can just Zeus himself anywhere, so...
Wolf sludges with space.
I was on DM.
I'm going east in case we missed something over there.
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of town east.
I don't know
I
if
have
that's
much
still
of
in
it
mission
left.
or if we're at the end.
Also, space, if I die, should I go and get us a new X-Full helicopter, or,
Well, if you want, you can.
copy?
Alright, I'm gonna head out and try to catch up with space.
We are sure this tank is down, right?
Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
I would be dead if he wasn't.
And there's
Yeah,
272 over here, too.
We have, as I'm saying, there's no visual on any active armor. So all marks and stuff are currently dead.
I killed one T-72. I think Sertron got that T-90.
Oh, they don't have AT.
Who got the T-90 then?
Gander guns? Question mark.
That
Negative,
BTR
wasn't
is
me.
not active.
Well, another one over here hasn't been shot, so I'll have it in a minute.
No, as I said, all active armor is currently dead. Otherwise, a lot of us would be getting shot right now.
Okay, we just had a glitch. What changed?
Hey, Dan.
Hey, buddy.
This one's damaged, but it's only got a little bit of fuel left.
Active armor
He will
seen
zoos you.
on the southern road.
Sledge has it.
Oh.
That's a friendly tank begging for Zeus Bolt. I would jump out if I were you.
Yeah, it's out of fuel now.
Shots northeast. Eyes on 027 my position. He's firing AT.
Near the church or what?
He has secured he was skylining just a moment ago.
Or is he up on the ridge?
Yeah, all the way
Yes,
up
he
on the
is.
ridge.
Well, he was at our spawn point. And he's mined our spawn point.
Oh, great. So he just spawned in and blown up at the same time.
He's playing games now because it's gone 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Do it.
So we killed him at the spawn.
Oh, you did.
Now the question is, where is he going next?
Kirby, there's a bigger conglomerate. Oh god.
Oh, jeez, they're all the way over there. I'm gonna head over there.
Gunshots from the east.
Yeah, I just got executed by Zeus for some reason. There were suddenly 4 enemies around me where there definitely weren't.
Yeah, that was a Zeus fuck up.
Fuck up.
Yeah, fucked you up.
Being shot at again.
Who's coming down the hill?
Space running down.
Sorry, guns.
Coming towards your space. Coming up.
Copy.
Okay, somebody's on the end of the hill north.
Might be me. Oh,
I think that's Razit.
Did you have fun executing us?
God, I couldn't get my DMR zeroed in. I was shooting everywhere but where I wanted to.
The wind was very variable there. That is a pain in the ass part of that area if you're trying to shoot moth. I guess the game does have it, the wind somewhat mounted towards terrain.
Yeah.
Wait, where did Ness go?
Oh, he's out already.
What?
He said, till next time.
Oh, he just abandoned us.
Yep.
Avoided the abuse.
Yeah.
Avoiding complaints.
Like, I got Zeus lightning 3 times in a row when I was inside an enemy BTR.
Someone said he's firing AT at us, and as I was running into the town, and it literally, I watched it come straight at me, right between the eyes.
Hey, at least he didn't use a tank to kill you.
It would be, indeed, you could have almost just spawned a tank right behind me and just run me over.
I literally turned and looked to the west as Space called out this tank. And I killed a bunch of BTRs. And I went to aim at him. And I can just watch the projectile hit me right in the face.
Yeah, he was also lighting us up.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah,
You know
that
you're a
was
pain.
fun.
You're a pain in the enemy's ass when they shoot you in the face with a tank.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just a little too much spacing between the Overwatch and the team going in the factory, so was useful for the tanks, but it was impossible to engage effectively any enemies we could see.
Yeah, probably we should have.
It
but,
was
probably
1,300 meters. It would have taken me, Wolf, and probably Search One to engage at that range.
Yeah, and I will also say probably we should have indeed moved the team to the hill north middle of the two objectives. Then they can kind of get Overwatch on both objectives after that initial scout.
And I'll be honest with you, Space, at that distance, after our first set of shots, maybe the second ones,
it
would have been useless for us because you're 1,300 meters, they're moving before the shot gets to them.
Yeah, maybe we should have kept the helicopter to retrieve you after we dealt with the tanks, and so we would all push from the west.
Oh, after the initial shots on the tanks where we had them all disabled, we were under heavy fire from the town.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And after I spilled up the helicopter at the factory, I should have probably just taken off to just pick you up because probably if he would be here, Nez would have said, well, you spooled up a very loud helicopter. Everyone in a kilometer radius knew you were there.
More than a kilometer. I was from where you were at, 1,500 meters, and I could hear you.
Nah, I mean, that Nez shot put in AT into the side of the helicopter twice.
No, he shot you with the tank.
No, I saw him standing on the ridge with his AT stick, and I saw him put it right into the side of the helicopter.
Well, he also shot you with the tank.
What? I don't think he can do that. He shot at me with the tank, but he missed.
The T-72, after his first shots, he got hit by me, and then he pulled forward where he could shoot at me, and I hit him. Second time, it blew up the tank.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm out, guys.
Yeah, I'm out also, guys. It was fun.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Yeah, I'm heading out.
Later, guys.
See y'all.
Cheers.
I gotta apologise to Wolf for